to little Miss Crazy Person. Run! Not the three, what can you give me? Oh, he run. How did you get here? Were you unable to hug with Kreia? But where did the evil hug come from? You were hiding something from me, you're hiding. I know more. The tree. If you don't know, then just say so. Alright. If you didn't know, then say so, but don't start seizing up on me. Come at Cici. No questions. I'm you look legitimate maintenance. Savior. Go fine, go ahead and let Grayish take its course. Questions. Can you break the night? I need a program escape. I'll break the good news. Can you make more? Can you make more? More. 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 I want more. I want all. Give me all. Thank you. So, what's in here? Real security door. Ah, HK. Diagnose the droid. Take the vocabulator. Okay. So he can talk. Or HK. He got fracked. This is where mission lead her final days. Okay. Continue here. Three fixing things. And lab station. Let's go back to Korea.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
And you lost your hand, I found it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
Oh. So she's a nice person after all. Then consider the pain a lesson.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
Well, Teach me to shut up your pain next time it could be worse.
I do not know if it is possible, and I fear that had the pain been more intense, the consequences would have been more extreme.
Like what? Like this?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
That's suicide. He takes out here and I will suicide. But at your age, you could die any moment, especially considering the way you act.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
Does this connection have any advantages?
It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Ah, look at that. Okay.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Drawbacks. No, but that's it, happiness.
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First.
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
Interesting that BioWare didn't try to retcon this one, but the first one they did. They explained how Revan is linked to an Emperor, but not how these Sith crazies are linked to him. But this Sith seems different.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
Ah, look at that. The Sith and Paragus used some cross techniques, but they were extremely weak, especially for hardest difficulty.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Shit. Well, so the world ends up with us. Other questions?
Ask.
So, were perhaps I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
Let's see. It was like I was at the edge of hearing.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
Well, what? The Jedi did this to me?
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
It's not possible to cut one off from the Force. It's like deafening someone or blinding them.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
Uh-huh. If the Jedi were not already gone indeed, I would end their lives from doing this to me. For
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
his name is Bertan.
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
I will honor whatever training you wish to give me.
Do not honor me, fallen Jedi. Honor it by listening and learning. Do that, and perhaps we shall survive this thing, you and I. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
If your training brings me power, then I'll listen.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you, through my words and presence.
Another question.
Ask.
Can you tell me what has happened to the Mandalorian war?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence.